In this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can scale your pickleball coaching business, and we're going to go over 4 different areas which are going to help you to see some different opportunities for yourself. Hi, my name is Simon Lovell, founder of Pickleball, and I specifically help pickleball businesses grow and scale. Okay, so let's dive into it with number 1, which is introducing a high ticket offer. Right now, you may be offering low, for example, memberships or low sessions. And so by introducing a higher ticket offer, this is going to enable you to bring in more revenue. And of course, if you've got your numbers right, more profit. So you're probably asking yourself, what could be a higher ticket offer? Well, a higher ticket offer could be, for example, you combining different skills together. For example, some of my clients, for example, do fitness. And so by introducing a package where it's pickleball and something else, then you're going to be able to attract a different type of clientele. Now, often what happens at this stage when I talk about higher ticket offer is that people get stuck because mentally they think, well, I'm not going to be able to do that. People won't pay it. But that's simply not true. Oftentimes we've had previous experiences or something's happened, or we don't actually see the value ourselves, but just understand that by creating this, and this is what I do with my clients, is sit down and actually come up with these high ticket offers. By creating this, and you get that one person to say yes, suddenly your mind will start to get opened into the other revenue that you can actually generate. So I would start looking at something around the $1,000 plus range. But for example, if you're taking clients away, for example, to a retreat, depending on the costs and the experience, maybe they're doing yoga, maybe they're doing personal development, different things, then this can go up. I've had clients who paid $5,000 for a week learning pickleball, right? So a high ticket offer could be events, it could be a coaching package, which is paired with pickleball and other things that you do. So I want you to think about the different skills that either you've currently got or that you could introduce to create a bundle. So then you go from selling sessions to selling something which is, a higher priced item. Now, when do you introduce that? You can introduce it straight away if someone is a fit and you think that they would be a good person for that, or you can wait for people to ascend through what you're currently doing to see whether they would want to, for example, invest in a higher ticket offer a little bit later because you've already got to know them. But don't be afraid of introducing this early on if the person has got a fit. And sometimes you just got to sit down and create this. And my advice in creating your high ticket offer is that you sit down and you get excited by it, because if you're not excited by it, then someone else is certainly not going to invest in it. The second way to scale your pickleball coaching business is, of course, going to be staff, because that creates leverage of time for you. Now, I've got to say here that this is not for everyone, because maybe you've started your pickleball business and you just love coaching people. But in order to scale, you're going to need to step back. And one of the biggest chokeholds for a business is someone holding on to something when actually they need to let go and actually find people that could be better. So you need to decide, am I the business owner, or do I truly want to be an entrepreneur? Because the entrepreneur is going to step away, allow someone to come in and manage that, which then means that you've got more time to work on the business versus in the business. And then that helps your business to be scalable, okay? The next very important part of scaling any business is going to be automation, okay? So this is about understanding your data and your your marketing information so that you can put more effort towards that. So for example, a way to do this would actually be to introduce advertising, right? So paid ads. Then you need to be able to track and measure that data so that then you can actually scale it, because you're looking for winners, right? So for example, when I run Pickleball San Diego, I had this one ad that just worked really well, and I put more effort behind that, and therefore that really helped because I found something that was working. So really, I also just want to write here, which is data. Okay, part of scaling, you have to know the numbers, you have to know the key metrics. For example, visitors to your website, people who are going through your marketing funnels. All of these things are very important for scaling business. So understand the key metrics and start to get a bit more focused heavily on data. Now, you've obviously got to have programs that can measure that. For example, if you're not generating emails, right, then you're not going to, for example, understand open rates, click-through rates, and then put more effort towards that once you've got the data. Okay, and then the final one, which is going to understand the concept of ascension. Now, this is a really big part of my program, Pickleball Coach Mastery, and actually creating this step-by-step that people move through. Because what happens a lot of the time, especially if you're new to running a business, you're just going to have lessons, and then you don't have a path for people to move up to continue reinvesting. And so that's why your business may not be scalable, because you don't have a step-by-step that people are moving to reinvest. And so you're always needing to find new customers on the front end versus giving them a great experience and then having them reinvest because they really enjoyed what you're offering. Okay, so let's just go over these again. And what I want you to do is decide, okay, I'm going to pick one and focus on that. So number one, we've got introducing a high ticket offer, all right, something which is higher priced to what you're currently offering. So if your highest ticket offer right now is $100, then maybe move up and think to yourself, what can I create for 500? Right? There's always a tier above what you're currently offering where you could create something, even if you think that you can't and people won't invest. That's simply not true. You just have to find the right market match. Number two, and this is the question for you, do you want to carry on doing stuff on your own? If not, could you, for example, introduce an assistant coach, or could you just bring someone in to take something away from take some pressure away from something that you do day by day that's not actually your best use of time, because your value of what you do is actually higher than what you're currently doing. That could be admin, it could be other things, it could even be the coaching, right? You may have got to a point where you want to start to step away. If you're new, probably that's not going to be the case, but you actually want to think about that in the future if you want to be scalable. The next one, which is about really getting focused, right, on the data points of all areas of your business, within your CRM, within the ads that you're running, and start to look at those historically and go, okay, what worked? What isn't working, start to pull those away, and that helps your business to be more scalable. And then finally, very important, that ascension model, where people coming in, moving step by step, and really is gamifying your business, okay? Now, if you are somebody that wants to take your pickleball business to the next level, you've got a few options in the description. You can join the community, which is a super club. You can also reach out for coaching. I've got my Pickleball Coach Mastery program, which you can get access to and start to learn these really important systems for starting, growing, and scaling your business. And you've also got opportunities to speak to me directly. All of the links here, by the way, are in the description. And also there's a marketing checklist, which you can also download. So lots of great resources. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit that button, because I'm going to help you grow and scale your business with accountability, with one-to-one help, especially if you want to create this or you want to learn this, okay? All of these things and all the rest are covered, whether that's in my programs, my one-to-one, and you're going to hit your goals a lot quicker. And I will see you in another video, and make sure you hit that subscribe button.